Okay, so parts laid out here for issue 21. Control column and floor of cockpit. Yeah, it's got loads of little screws, but they haven't separated them into different bags. So I think that's going to be quite tricky to work out which screws are which. A couple of washers as well. But yeah, well, let's get into it. Let's get into the build for issue 21. Okay, so first thing it's asking us to do is to assemble the control column. So this is apart from this issue and also apart from the last issue, issue 20. So I've got to take this part off, which is the control column part, making sure that I don't cut off any part that I'm not supposed to. A very important part that. That's going to look quite nice. This is the cockpit, the detail part. Okay, now that's going to have to go on a particular way, so that facing downwards. And the control column is going to go through like that. And now we're going to have to find, one of these screws. Now it says 21, so it's going to be the washer. So we need one of them, giving you a spare as well. Washer, and then 2107, now they're kind of domed ones. Okay, got those ones, identified those. Okay, so like that one. Okay, so putting this together, that one that way, and into there. So yeah, so basically they've got like grooves on it. And they're just going to marry up. Okay, so it is kind of going to move. Okay, I'm bringing over, what does it call it? The pneumatic hoses for the control column. They're just flexible hoses. Okay, that's going to move up. And it's going that way around, and we'll glue these in place when we're happy with the fit. So the silver part goes into the top, and it kind of goes in there. Okay. So as always, a little bit of super glue. Okay. Okay, I'm bringing over the floor framing or whatever you want to call it, I guess. I have that, the T-bar as it calls it. Go in, and then like that. Now which way around? That way. Never assume. But yes, I was right. See. So it goes in, and that, down like that, goes in, turns, there we go, with the screw facing that way. And there is going to be a metal part that's going to cause that too. Oh, sorry, no, plastic part, so we'll go across it. It's this one. A screw. Issue 20, and that's going to be fitted in with KM screws, silver ones and the large silver ones from this pack. I'm doing it completely wrong. Okay, totally ignore me. Everything I've done is going completely the wrong place here. Right, start again. So when I have it this way, it's down this end, not that end. It's down this end. And it's going, turning it. Quite tight actually to turn it. There you go. That's better. Sorry about that. But okay, that's better. It's going in that end, closer to there. I'm doing it down here, the wrong place. So that goes in. I didn't notice until I had nowhere to put these screws. Then that goes in like that. Right, make sure I got that right now. Yes, that pointing that way, that's right. So the screws pointing to the front. All looks good. Yeah. Now it's saying I need to identify this part here, J, I believe with the copper from the last issue from 20, J. Looks like that. And then it says that this just needs to push over. No glue. It kind of sits in there, but as you say, no glue. It just pushes for push fit. I don't want to bend this. Bending it slightly. Okay, I'm going to do this slightly out of sync. I'm going to push fit this first. I don't think it matters. I don't want to do that. I'm push fit this onto the control column before I fit it. This is very difficult. It's really, really difficult. Hit rump. Make sure it's straight again. Yeah. So I think that's easier to do. Yeah. Definitely easier to do with the control column not fitted. Yeah. Definitely easy to do without it actually fitting. So it's slightly out of sync with that, but it works better, I think, that way. Okay, so that's what that looks like. But that is very, very delicate. That is. Be very careful when you're fitting that because you really don't want to bend it and break it. Okay, now what we're doing, we're breaking off 20 June. How does it say that one fits? And just pushes over this. So you don't glue it, you just push that into there and then that fits onto the recess. Yep, happy with that. And then you take these two parts and you fit those over it to hold it in place. Lots to do in these shoes. So people who say you don't get your money's worth out of these part builds, PartWorks. Get my money's worth out of this one. So these are the 1.6x3 mil, so the shorter silver ones. Okay. Now that sits that way up, and I'll bring over the seat. And that's going to be sitting on, with Cockpit floors on the right way up, take the seat assembly and fit in place. Two large pegs on the base of the seat fitted with sockets. Seat supports A and B from frame rest in the back of the part. Turn the assembly over and fix the seat in place using two KB screws. So that will fit in. Look, what's going to fit in? Okay, so those big parts, oh yeah, okay, you got it. And then they rest on there, so those go into there. this lever and the last parts of this sprue. So it looks like that. And that's going to be fitting into there. Yeah, okay. So you've got to make sure it's an angled part. The bottom, the base is angled. That's going to sit in there, but at an angle. Yeah, you want it angling away from the seat, to the seat. And is that glued in place? Yep, a little bit of glue. I think that's how it fits. Used to be. And then we're going to be fitting this onto the cockpit frame we had last issue. So turn this over. This kind of just drops down into it, yeah. And then we fit that in place with 4 km screws, 1.6 by 4 mil. So here's coming to life now, the cockpit. It's very nice. Okay, so that's issue 21 done there. Yeah, putting this cockpit together, putting the framework obviously together, the control column, it really is starting to really look absolutely stunning. The detail in there, amazing. So very, very happy with how that's coming together. And look stunning when it's in the aircraft. What we got coming in 22? Nothing at all. All we're going to be doing is opening up and having a look at that, which is obviously part of the underside of the fuselage, which is very, very nice. It's got some lovely detail, lovely riveting, some nice beckles on it. But yeah, nothing actually to do as in fitting anything together in 22. So this will be it then. Might as well just, there you go, that's issue 22. It has got in the magazine itself though a lot of details on the actual cockpit controls, so that's quite interesting. You can have a look at the cockpit controls and kind of discover when you look in your cockpit, model cockpit, exactly what each of those little dials and controls are. So that's quite interesting, because I was saying that I was putting it together, I was quite interested in what all the flexible hoses were and all that kind of stuff, so that's quite very, very good. What we got coming in 23 then, some more frame for the port wing, I think it says, frame for the port wing, but I haven't got that yet because at the time of filming I haven't got this next subscribers pack through, so when that comes through, yeah, I'll be getting that filmed and uploaded. Okay, so that's it for this issue of the Spitfire. But if you'd like to see the progression of this build, then you can always consider subscribing. You can always click the bell if you'd like to be notified any time that a video goes live. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to catch you again on the channel soon. Take care and ta-ra for now.